Hi, this is Yaman Gouda, studying in Sri Venkateswara College of Engineering. Let me discuss about the software engineering and project management. Today's topic is status indicators in software engineering group projects. Abstract, a segment of studies on group structure and performance in software engineering. Project-based learning have focused on rules, including studies that use team rules and studies that address problematic rules such as social loafing. The present study focus on the status which is basically missing in PJBL studies, although relating to rules. The study investigates the aspects that students identified as indicators of declining status in their project groups. The status theory was utilized as the framework that motivated the research and on which the results were reflected. An inductive qualitative qualitative content analysis was applied to learning reports in which students reflecting on the status. The indicators of design status included technical know-how, commitment management, responsibility, and the idea ownership, while also group level attributes such as caring, atmosphere, and joint responsibility. The indicator of a declining status included aspects that appearance of resigning status indicators were also more refined aspects such as be a leader or study background. Introduction. Insensitive of a using group work as a educational measure are in abundance. The present motivations to study in project-based learning groups included that the literature of presents rather general reflection on constructivism and constructivist teaching as the theoretical framework of PGBL. PGBL report. The present authors thinks that researchers should keep adopting focused and understood theoretical frameworks to enrich the conceptual understanding of group pedagogy. To this end, the concept of status was adopted as the theoretical framework. Due to the lack of related studies on student status in SEPBL group studies on these group role and personality types of related work. Methodology. The methodology starts with identifying skills, abilities, and personality types. Additionally, students are served regarding with the whom they would like to and not like to work. Rules are finally assigned using a Wallace and Lamb's analysis of personality types of relation to software development teams role, along with two cases experience with the methodology generally observed non-conflicting teams and the following scenarios group members working according to the rules for successful project. Some difficulties in how students understood the assigned rule and conflicts regardless of the rule assignment. The authors noted that the conflicts could arise when the assigned role did not match the student preference. The student work was working outside the assigned role or conflicting individual had to place it in their literature review. The concept of status has been in a real use in the present group project setting for several years has been to promote students' understanding of how their groups develop and they give incentives for self-regardless. As teacher, we observed that students can reflect on their experience against this framework, which encourages the presence in a systematic evaluation of a student reflection. The selection of the status literature in a section 2 was based on the historical experience of a authors. For instance, as we had observed that students develop their status during project, we choose to raise the reference on status movement. The present study as the whole does the actual work of amplification for a C group project setting in individuality analyzing students' reflection. Declining status. The network of categories presenting two declining status. Result. Present result in the two network of categories aspects interpreted to indicate high or resigning status and aspects interpreted to indicate low or declining status respectively. For simplicity, the terms resigning and declining will be used in the remaining of the article. The high-level categories of a resigning network are experience and know-how, commitment to the project, personal qualities, sense of leadership and collectivity, and sense of belonging. The high-level categories of declining network are lack of personal skills and ability, lack of communicating, commitment, personal qualities, and lack of management. The following Sen- select- selections explain these high-level categories by reviewing and illustrating the lowest level categories of grouped under them. The categories have level of overlap. Conclusion. The study documented multiple status indicators identified by students. Results were discussed with several sources of status theory based on which it is concluded that several branches of status-related literature appear useful of SC, PBL research and teaching. The results call attention to both individual and group level characterism for understanding individuals' statuses in educational group. Status as a research lens with yielded consideration of group situation that the authors believe and can complement the studies focused on rules and personality. This lens should also integrated which research on rules and the effects of personality. Furthermore, the results inform directed studies for understanding difference within and between groups. At the same time, an exacting aspect is the observed status moment of equal studies students and the discuss needed for historical analysis of how students develop as insiders of their field. Additionally, teachers can adopt the results for designing research-based group interventions implemented during group projects. Thank you.